Tired of the everyday grind? Want to get away from it all? Descent into paradise. Florida.
Greetings, everybody, from sunny Florida. Here's wishing you the best of everything. And it's my personal belief that the best of everything comes from right down here.
Well, hey, everybody, this is Steph from JustADayInParadise.com, and thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Just a Podcast in Paradise. Me and the Dip crew love living in the Sunshine State, and it's our goal to help you plan for your very own day in paradise. Follow along as we explore the Keys, theme park springs, and everything in between. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button so we can notify you when our new episodes are live. Also, be sure to follow the links in our show notes to dive even deeper in the discussion and fun after the show. As you know, we're always going to have a drink with you, and today I whipped up a nod to the classic pina colada that I'm calling Party Like a Tourist, made with spiced and coconut rums from our friends at Big Five Rum. We're ready if you are, so kick up your feet, throw on your shades, put your Reef Safe sunscreen on, and let's take a trip to paradise. Hi, Megan and Garrett.
Hello.
Hello. Megan's got a mouthful of tourist. No, that came out wrong. That's not. I didn't
All right,
mean
let's
that.
restart.
Yeah.
A mouthful of coconut shreds and
Coconut shreds. So, first things first, let's talk about the cocktail.
I'm not having that one.
That's right. Okay, so maybe that's not first things first. Maybe it's second things first. So last week earlier this week, I guess, marked our 1 year anniversary. Whoop, 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 whoop. So we've had a busy week of celebrating. We posted earlier in the week our 43rd episode. Wait, 43rd episode? Bam, bam, bam. So that's exciting.
yeah.
Very.
Yeah, you guys.
What a year.
What a year. Yep.
What a
Our
year.
43rd episode, we invited on our friends over from Run Eat Drink, and they taught us about how to work off some of these cocktails.
Right.
Yeah. And then you guys visited with them on their live show. How did that go?
So much fun.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah.
a great time. We talked
Dude.
all about different,
A restaurant tour through Florida.
Yeah. Eating our way around the Sunshine State.
Yeah.
which we
you guys
already
had a
do.
good
So it was
time?
really easy.
And then you guys went on a trip also.
We
I mean, this is like an
did.
action-packed week. So
We
tell me
did.
about
Well-
where you went, but no spoilers. No, like, detailed spoilers. Just
Well,
where you
for
went.
the
Little
1
teaser.
year anniversary, Steph decided to fund our trip
Right.
to a really great place that she loves dearly.
Nearly, dearly. Near and dearly?
Near and dear.
Near and dearly.
Near and dear to your
And so thank you
heart.
so much,
Yeah.
Steph, for putting us up. and-
Garrett, it's the least I could do,
I
really,
mean,
to
gosh.
celebrate. Yeah. But
great.
where'd you go? Oh, that's a really big teaser. I get it. We're going to talk about it. It's Disney. Anyway, so I thought for this week's episode, we could talk a little bit more specifically about what you guys did over at EPCOT for the Flower and Garden Festival.
Nice.
And then we could talk a little bit about where to eat when you're near Disney World, but
Not there.
but you've had enough of theme park food. And in commemoration of our 1 year anniversary, we got to give it up to the tourists, right? Because I think that's all about what we do, is try to party like a tourist so that we can make really good recommendations. So we made this play on a classic pina colada. Megan and Garrett, what do you think? Wait, Megan tried it. Garrett didn't try this one yet. Megan, what do you think?
I like it. For me, I don't ever order pina coladas because I have a sensitive belly. If you haven't been listening for a while, you may not have heard me say that before. So sweet drinks can make me sick. But this has like the flavor profile of the pina colada.
Yeah.
Without like that syrupiness. So I feel
Exactly.
safe drinking it.
Yeah, it's refreshing and light. So you're partying a little bit like a tourist, but also, you know the secrets. You know what I mean? It's real deep. This drink goes deep. So Garrett also has another cocktail that
Yes.
he's sipping on because you guys brought back some fun stuff with you from your
We sure
trip.
did.
Yeah, so we went to a really great place. Check out our TikTok to take a look at East End Market. We just posted that the other day. But yeah, we went to East End Market in Orlando, Florida. Tell them all about it, Megan.
So it's like a a mixed use space where they have like a almost like food court style restaurants, but they
I like
also have
that.
some shops inside there, and they're like 2 stories. So they've got a lot of different things going on there, and they have like a shared kind of garden outdoor eating area. So it's just a really cool culinary hub. And we went to Freehand Goods, which is a store that's from Orlando. The 2 guys that started it are born and raised in Orlando.
That's
so
cool.
they have, they
What are their
obviously
names? Do
just
you
like
remember?
us. No, unfortunately.
He didn't have a name tag on.
They love
I have his
Florida.
business
They're
card somewhere.
proud to be from Florida and representing Florida. So
Yes,
they created
represent.
a store that's branded around Florida. They have like some really cool like Florida stickers, Florida shirts.
Hats, wallets, like cool like leather wallets, and really, I mean, it was
It was,
Handmade goods.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it was everything that we would want because we also love Florida and
Right.
represent Florida.
Exactly.
And they had these camp like cocktail sets, and it's from Jacksonville, Florida. And I had never seen it before, but it was really cool. It's kind of just like dried fruits and like spices or herbs or sugar in a little mason jar, and it's to infuse alcohol.
I love that.
And it comes with like little recipes and recommendations on like what kind of alcohol to put into it. So we got 2, one to try, one
Yeah.
to maybe give away.
Giveaway.
What?
We love giveaways. What? For our 1-year anniversary?
What?
What a cool idea, guys.
yeah. So I'm beta testing it right now. Which one did I have?
So we have the fresh squeeze. The one that we are giving away is Florida, because
Right, Florida.
You know.
Got it.
But we tried the fresh squeeze, which has like pineapple, orange, like a vegan sugar. In fact, let me just get you the ingredients.
Yeah. So while she's looking up the ingredients, how does it taste?
I'm ready. It's
Oh.
grapefruit, lime, orange, pineapple, mint, and citrus-infused vegan sugar.
So essentially, what you do is you
How is
pour-
sugar not vegan? Sorry.
I don't know.
Well, maybe that's a good question.
Like pig sugar.
Non-GMO, it also says.
Okay.
I don't know.
Nice. Wholesome
So
ingredients.
essentially, what you do, it comes in a little mason jar, and you pour your alcohol of choosing. They give you, 2 to maybe choose from. Either we did either vodka or bourbon, but we did vodka. You pour it in there like 2 days.
3 days. You
3
let
days,
it
yeah, you hold-
marinate for 3
Let it
days.
marinate for
Simmer.
3 days, and then you open it up. You pour a shot in a glass, put some ice in it, and then we filled it with lemonade.
And what
Yeah.
I like about that is that you don't have to like get crazy with the things you add to it. Like it's just lemonade or like maybe like
Right.
a tonic water. Like you know what I mean? You don't have to.
So you're
Get a
having a
lot of
nice
ingredients.
craft style
Right.
cocktail, but you didn't have to do that much work. You just had to wait, which sometimes can be a lot of work
Yep.
for me.
Gotta plan ahead.
What do you think of it?
It's good. It's very refreshing. I wish I had put another shot in it.
Oh yeah. Well, you can add more. We got more.
Yeah, that's true. We have a lot. And when you first showed it to me, I thought it was like one drink.
No,
like you'd
yeah.
fill it up with alcohol and like that's your cocktail
It was
for the day.
it was funny because when we bought it, he was like, "Please don't think this is a drink. Don't
like, sir, you
that."
don't know who you're dealing
I
with.
was like, I thought that after the fact. You put 12 ounces of alcohol, so like
right,
it
like
could
that's
be my
just called
drink.
Friday night. No.
Jeez.
And it's what's cool is it's with the 12 ounces of alcohol, it's supposed to make like 8 drinks, so you can get like a shot and a half, I guess, each. And you can use it twice. So obviously the first time the sugar will dissolve, but it can still infuse with the fruits and like the mint and the herbs. So you can make really 16 drinks out of it.
Right. That's cool.
Math.
Nice job, guys. So it's kind of perfect that you guys just got back from Flower and Garden because if you look back to episode 3 of the show, do you guys remember what we did for episode 3?
We
No.
did a virtual
That's right.
World Showcase.
We sure did.
Oh, wow.
Episode 3 is titled EPCOT Festival Flashbacks and Cheese Sweats.
There were a lot of cheese.
Yeah,
sweats.
because we were still in lockdown. We had to cancel a trip, I believe, to...
Key West.
But yeah, we did have to cancel a trip to Key West, but we also had to cancel a trip to the art festival, I think.
Probably Flower and Garden because the art festival was in January.
I would never go to
February.
Flower and Garden.
It was January, February.
Art Fest is my favorite. No,
Well,
it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. That's when Art Fest ends is February. Maybe not during
Stand by.
2020.
Episode 3 was April 30th.
That's
Flower or Art Festival
14
not
days
going
from
on
now.
then.
When is it
Flower
happening?
and Garden is.
Must have been the
I'll
inspiration.
look. I'll make sure.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Regardless.
regardless.
Anyway,
we had to cancel a trip.
Anyway, trips were canceled. All we wanted to do was be at an Epcot festival, so we did a virtual tour. So it's kind of cool that
know.
fast forward a year that you guys got to go out and do the best of the fest kind of deal.
And it was great. We had
Yeah.
an amazing time. We actually spent some time and did rides too.
We did.
We
Yeah,
went
we
on-
went on
What'd you
test
go on?
track.
And
I haven't
we-
been on that in
and we went
forever.
on Frozen.
We've never been on the Frozen ride.
Frozen Ever After.
And
Yes.
it was adorable.
Yeah,
It was great.
Solid animatronics. That's like I love that. To me now, rides are about seeing animatronics. Like it's my
I love
favorite thing.
technology and rides. I want to be
Yeah.
like transported. I want to be in the movie.
Oh, then
Yeah.
we have something to tell you about Rise of the Resistance.
Nope, save
Nope.
it. Save it.
Yeah. Also,
Can you
we
say
did get on Rise of the
May
Resistance.
the 4th episode?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
Spoiler alert.
It's amazing.
Okay, so you went on Frozen Ever After. Let me ask you this. Had you ever been on Maelstrom?
Yes.
No, but Garrett had.
Okay, and?
I don't really remember it, but I always was like, because remember when, I'm trying to think of how to put this. You know how you could see the boat like come out
Yes.
of like, and I thought it was gonna be so much scarier, like when you like went backwards, and it, because I remember getting in the boat because there were no restraints on the boat at all. So I'm like,
You're just going to go flying
what
out
is
of it.
this?
Right.
So yeah, it was cool. I really enjoyed it.
I have something else to add.
Okay.
We did not ride Living with the Land. And I'm so upset
Yeah.
because I heard after the fact that they had like flower and garden
Yeah,
updates to the ride.
Wow, you guys missed
We
out.
moved-
know.
That's
we
such a
went
good one.
we went the opposite way to get to test track, and then we just went right into the World Showcase.
Yeah, it's too hot to go back and forth in
Yeah.
Future World. But so before we go deep into the festival, let me ask you this. Since we're talking about Frozen Ever After versus Maelstrom, I know you never went on it, but still it's a matter of principle. How do you feel when parks redo attractions or take an attraction space and put a completely different ride?
Completely fine with it.
I'm
Okay.
fine with it too. So
Yeah.
on that note, we rode Splash Mountain,
Okay.
which I'd never been on before. It was cool, but I can see the need for an update. And I think that the Princess and the Frog update to that is
We
going to be really
also-
beautiful.
We
Yeah.
also got stuck
Yeah.
twice.
Oh,
And one of the
no.
times we got so the first time we got stuck, we were right next to when Brer Fox is like
Yeah.
about to catch
Do-do-do,
Brer Rabbit,
skibidi-didi.
and he's
really
and
good.
he's
kind of
the bees.
scary.
And then
Is
the
he
bees-
saying really good show us your mom? Is that what he's saying?
I don't know,
No.
but he is
How
kind of
do you
scary.
do?
But he wasn't the scariest part.
And then so that was about 5 minutes, right? We were sitting there.
Yeah, for a few
And,
minutes.
and it's
yeah.
not a short ride anyway.
No, it's
like
a very
11
long ride.
minutes.
I love
Is it
that.
really 11
Yeah.
minutes?
I
Wow.
watched a history on it the other day, so that's why I know.
Cool.
But then we stopped right before you start going up to the big drop, and there were the two vultures.
We're
that were
directly under the vultures.
And there's-
so
Wow.
I hear like everything that they go through, like all the things that they say,
Yeah.
and it
And
just
it's-
became like kind of like a traumatic experience.
It was
for me.
freaky because it was really freaky because it
You have
was
like PTSD
because
from
it was
the
it was
vultures?
because they were like essentially just evil.
Like,
Right, yeah.
If you're in the laughing place, why aren't you laughing?
they're
I'll
like,
show
Brer-
you the laughing
Brer
place.
Rabbit's gonna get it.
And I'm like, oh my god! And it's just like on repeat.
Yeah.
And it's dark.
But he wins at the end.
Yeah,
He
it
does.
also isn't a very cohesive story because I never realized he wanted him to throw him in the briar patch.
Yes.
Never,
Yeah, I never
realized
realized
Yeah,
that.
it was a
either.
cartoon. I've
Yeah.
seen it.
Because
Yeah.
his home was the Briar Patch.
Zippity-doo,
Now.
zippity. Yep.
He's from the Briar Patch.
Uncle Remus.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Never mind.
Never
Never mind. Beep that out.
What is Brer to you? Brer bear,
Brer
rabbit?
fox,
What does
Brer rabbit.
mean? Like,
Brer.
what is-
Brer
Brer,
frog.
Brer.
Brer
So
goose.
Garrett,
Is it a goose? Yeah.
Garrett equated it to like, hello, what do you need in SpongeBob?
What?
In SpongeBob, do you know that?
Yes, but why is it like
they use
that?
I don't
Brer
know.
like
Megan
that?
kept
It's just a
asking.
thing that
Megan
they-
I
kept.
feel like Brer's got to be it's got to be like a qualifier of some kind.
Or like
you know,
maybe it's like their
like Southern
maybe it's like
fox.
their
I don't know.
their
Let's look
mister.
it up.
Maybe it's
No,
their
let's
mister.
not. Let's let someone from the audience tell
Okay,
us.
if you know what the hell a Brer is, let us know at the Dip Crew on Twitter. And if maybe you don't want to post about it because you're afraid to get canceled, no? Is that too much?
Maybe it's
Worse.
offensive.
If it's offensive and you don't want to put it on Twitter, slide into our DMs and tell us at Just Take a Dip on
We
Instagram.
won't screenshot it.
We will not screenshot it.
Show
Pretty
it,
good. Show us your
screen
mom.
show
No. How do you do? Pretty good. Show us your mom.
it. Show.
Never noticed that either.
Back to the
what your
festival.
question-
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh wait, the question.
Back
Yeah.
to what your question was. Yeah, I'm very into them. Updating it. And,
Me too.
And
Me too. Except King Kong. I'm still upset about that. That's the only. And Jaws.
Have you
Actually,
been
I'm
on
not
Skull
okay.
Island?
No.
Well, yeah.
But have you been on King Kong?
yeah.
Have you been in a trolley in the air when a giant gorilla is ripping you out of the sky.
It was cool. I have been on it as a child, and I did think it was cool.
It was weird with that park. They opened up the park in the 90s, and like all the rides were based on movies from like 25 years prior, which is so crazy that they did that.
Yeah.
You know?
And what's different too about Disney and Universal is Universal has so much less land, or at least has had so much less land. I mean, they still do, but Disney doesn't have to do that as often. Like they don't have to recycle space because they have more property. But it's sad when rides go away. But I also they have to.
I'm excited for the Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, I think
me
it's
too.
gonna be really cool.
Probably one of the most underrated Disney movies in recent
yeah.
history.
And what a perfect ride to do that in.
Yeah, and the music from that movie, and then can maybe instead of dropping me into water, you can just drop me into a bucket of beignets or something.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
No.
Yeah, what is the drop gonna be? Maybe
probably the same thing.
It's probably gonna be the
maybe
same.
something voodoo themed.
Yeah, well,
I think that would be cool.
It will, the
like
voodoo
going
man.
into the what is it? He calls it something. The other side, friends.
Yes,
from
the other side. I just got the chills. Woo! Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. We're gonna have to
that will be
ride
good.
it. Okay, so back to the task at hand. Tell me what your favorite thing was about Flower and Garden Festival.
They had more cavalcades than they do at Food and Wine.
Okay.
We saw 2 different cavalcades.
We did, yeah.
So for those listening at home, maybe for the first time and haven't been to Disney in a while, what in the heck is a cavalcade?
So instead of having like the meet and greets where you can get like up close and personal with like the characters, they just kind of ride through on a vehicle and say hi.
Yeah, you got to see a few princesses, I believe.
Me and Rapunzel made eye contact.
Wow.
She's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
She was also the prettiest one.
Was she brushing her hair?
No, she was just waving.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. She's cool.
And smiling.
That was really great. It wasn't too crowded, which was nice.
I really liked the show place. I heard that the inside,
the festival,
area, the World Show Place is what they call it.
Yeah.
It was cool.
And one of the
Best
cast
food,
members
too.
in there said that they've been so slow in there.
Yeah,
And
because
it's
people don't know that it's
inside.
there.
I know.
Right, it's got AC. Hello.
Yes.
Best food
And there was
best drink.
a piano player in there,
Yeah,
and she
there
was
was one
very
there,
like
She was playing on theme stuff.
jazzy, not jazzy, like I don't know, animated, full of life, happy lady.
Right.
And she was
Big
playing
fans.
like Beauty and the Beast. She was playing like off like rose
She played something from
flower
Ratatouille.
themed music, like La Vie and Rose. You know the song if you
Rose
heard it.
is it's La Vie and Rose, I think.
Yeah,
not
La
Rose.
Vie and Rose, you're right.
Is the
I got
drink.
Rose on the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was really nice. I wish we had like been like there longer than going.
And my
in there, 'cause
favorite
it was,
food
like,
item
Yeah.
was in there.
Okay.
Mine too.
What was that?
The spring onion soup.
Spring onion soup.
So if you like caramelized onion,
Who the heck wants to eat soup on a hot day, Megan?
Well, you're in the air
you're
conditioner.
inside.
Okay.
They thought
Nicely
they
done.
thought it through.
Yep.
It's like if you really like the caramelized onion, like that jammy, sweet,
yes.
like rich, savory, delicious, sweet amazingness. It's like almost like a pureed caramelized onion. And then they have a little baguette on top with like caramelized shallots. It's
Oh my gosh.
so good.
Shallots. I'm obsessed
It was
with.
really good. I had actually my favorite thing at the festival as well. I had a salmon tartare slider, and the bread was cheddar bay biscuits.
What?
yes,
Yum.
It was good.
It was
It was like
delicious.
both
Big
refreshing
fan.
and satisfying.
And-
you know what I mean?
Right.
Because it was a cold salmon and a biscuit.
The best
Yeah.
thing about it was they had like a good amount of capers on it too.
Ooh,
Yeah.
capers. Interesting. That sounds really good.
It was.
I want to make
And
that.
then I had a cider flight.
Yep.
Ooh, cider flight.
Yep, I had a moonshine cocktail in there. It was good. It was a good spot. A really great place to cool off and delicious food and drink inside.
I really wish
And piano.
Ratatouille was open.
Yeah.
for that, though.
I know. June, I hear. So, okay.
No, it's October.
Is it October?
Yeah, June's the
I get to go in June.
Velocicoaster.
Oh, that's right. June is the Velocicoaster.
Anyway, we're not talking about Universal.
We're not, but there's a lot of fun stuff coming. There's a lot of fun stuff. Oh, God. Okay, so Flower and Garden or Food and Wine?
So
Tough.
I think the food is truly better at Food and Wine.
We didn't try enough though.
We tried a good amount, and some things I think were not as good as I anticipated.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What should we
Lobster
skip?
salad. I'm talking to you.
So
Okay.
I heard that the Honey Bistro is like one of the best ones, and we went for the Tupelo honey like spoon.
Tupelo.
Tupelo? Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I thought it was
You're welcome.
Tupelo, like honey sweet corn bread.
well, we didn't go for that.
Spoon
I didn't
bread?
want that.
And it's got like jalapeno and bacon in it, and like I thought that it could
meh.
either be more honey or
Or something.
yeah, yes.
Especially if it's a honey booth. Should be mad honey on it.
A friend of ours, Emily, went, and we told her that was supposed to be the best booth and that she should probably get something else instead, which is the lavender honey mustard chicken flatbread.
So it was incredible.
She said it was incredible. So
we just picked the wrong thing.
Okay. Yeah. No, I would have gone with the spoon bread too, probably.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I would have done the flatbread.
It had butter on it, the spoon bread, so I was like, how can you go wrong? But it didn't exactly go right.
Ooh, what did we get in Japan?
Oh, the crab on the cucumber.
The crab.
It was like a shrimp and crab, like spicy, like mix
It was
on
really
like
good.
a little cucumber slider. It was very good.
And then I had
Especially because like if you're obviously trying to eat everything, you're getting so full. So to have something kind of like light like that, it would tasted so good.
It is hard, especially because you guys went just 2 people.
Yeah.
To be able to
was
try
hard.
a lot of things.
Yeah. There was no dick butt though. You can beat that out. But
They also had the vegetarian.
Hold on, we have to tell our listeners what butt is.
we can't say that on the pod.
Well, I'll beep out the butt. We'll leave the butt. We have to bleep out the.
2 food and wines
This is
in a
gonna take me
row,
forever.
The Germany booth has had a skinny long
I think we've
sausage.
talked about this before.
Yeah, it's like a 2 foot long, finger thin sausage.
Like more like 6 inches long.
Yeah, no, it's big. Okay, but it's big relative to the
bread.
roll that
Yeah,
it's
inside
in.
a small, like very round
Right.
roll. Like,
It looks like a
almost
burger bun.
Almost
Right.
like the size of, kind of like a burger bun or like the size of like a snowball. You know
Right,
what I'm talking about?
right. But then
bread.
with a forearm length wiener
You've just added
that you're
more
supposed to
length
eat
to
with. Yeah. And Garrett every time is like,
I want that.
I gotta get that.
I love prawns.
Is it good? Obviously, it's good if you keep getting it.
Yeah,
It's more the
He likes-
visual.
It's-
You eat with your eyes
He likes
first.
a long, skinny brat and a thick bun. Like, that's what he wants.
Man knows what
you
he
know
likes.
what? You know what? The last time we went, they didn't have any mustard for it, and I was like real pissed about that. I'm like, why do I want a dry dick butt?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't
Nobody
go in
likes-
dry.
Yeah,
I
you
need
gotta
mustard.
definitely lube it up with some
Lube it
mustard.
up with something. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. But anyway, to my point,
Yeah.
I like the food better at Food and Wine,
Okay.
but I really liked the theming of Flower and Garden.
Oh,
I
it's
loved the
gorgeous.
displays. I loved that
Topiaries, right?
like the Honey Bistro, the trowel and trellis. Like even the booths were more like on theme.
Right.
I feel like
Yeah.
I guess Food and Wine, like food is the theme. So like you know
Right,
what I
but
mean?
the food, with food and wine, the food is and drinks are more regional. You know,
Yeah.
so you'll have like different parts of the world cuisine or like a different like conceptual idea, like all plant-based food or all coastal food or all like the like the chemistry type of stuff, you
Yes.
know, or all dessert and wine. So yeah, I think
I get
the
that.
theming is cool.
And in addition to having their standing tables, there was like places to sit and eat that were themed as
They're
well.
really
Like
pretty,
one of
yeah.
them was like outdoor escapes.
Wow.
And it had like cute little Adirondack
So you didn't have to eat on top of a
chairs,
trash can.
Like Adirondack chairs with flowers
Nice.
and
Oh,
stuff.
we did.
Like, it was
Yeah,
like,
that's just it
was a wholesome
that's for the
experience.
purists.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
eat on top of the trash. If you go to Disney and you don't eat on top of a trash can,
Did you really go to Disney?
Did you really go?
Yeah.
Now, speaking of eating on top of a trash can, sometimes when you go to Disney, you're like, I gotta get out of here. I need a break. We're here for a week. I can't eat at a theme park every day because even in the nicest, most
get
elite
it.
restaurants, you're still gonna have a good chance of eating, a $50 steak next to a screaming baby.
Yep.
So
And you have to
Right.
walk afterward.
and then you go from like the darkness and the theming and you're like transported to another place and you step outside and it's
A hot crowd.
90,000
Yeah.
degrees and everyone's wearing a tank top that shouldn't be, and we want to help you get some reprieve from that theme park food. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back we're going to share our top 10 or so places to eat and drink in Orlando that ain't Disney World. Let's do it.
Let me get more of this.
Hey, Steph. Thanks for picking me up for drinks.
No problem. I saw there's this new cocktail bar that just opened. I thought we could try.
That sounds fun.
Here it is.
Ooh, gosh. This place looks exotic.
Wow, this place looks great. I feel like we've been transported to Havana or something.
I know, the energy here is like electric. Let's grab a cocktail and get the party started. I think that's the bartender, with her back to us. Excuse me, we would like a drink, please.
Whoa. Alyssa, is that you?
Oh, hey guys, I'm so happy to see you.
Us too, but what are you doing here?
Well, I found these bottles of Big Five rum, and I just felt inspired to start mixing things up, you know? So I make myself this cocktail.
Uh-huh.
It's amazing. And next thing I know, I'm in this awesome social club, surrounded by all these hip people, and everyone wants some of my quality libations, you know? Here, try this and you'll get it.
Okay, bottoms up.
Wow, Alyssa, this is incredible. Such bold flavors and quality ingredients. It makes me want to kick back and celebrate.
No kidding. It's like a vacation in a glass. Alyssa, what's your secret?
I'm telling you, it's the Big Five rum, inspired by the social clubs of Havana in the 1950s. Big Five rums embody the laid-back, upbeat energy of Cuba's bustling social scene. Oh, and it's made in Florida, you guys.
Florida made.
Cuban inspired.
Enjoyed anywhere. Pick up a couple bottles and enjoy $5 off at big5rum.com using promo code JUSTADIP.
Cheers.
Cheers! And we're back. Garrett, are you back?
Yeah.
Garrett's back. We had a fun break. We had a fun break here at the studio. So, all right. So we're going to do a round table as we do, even though our table's square, which is ironic. And we're going to talk about
Smallest
some
square I've ever seen. Too.
It is. It's more of a really tiny rectangle. So we're going to go around and share our favorite places to eat and drink in Orlando that aren't Disney. Some of these places, I think, disclaimer, are going to be places that you can only drink, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I have one.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, because not everywhere serves food that's worth getting a drink at.
I didn't know. You know what? We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Okay, so let's do this, because I think we're probably going to have some spillage, some spillover.
Yeah.
So we should probably go by like part of Orlando and then go around. Okay, so let's maybe start at the places that I think are going to be a little bit closer to theme park areas. So I think everybody thinks of the International Drive area when they stay around the theme parks. It's closer definitely to Universal, but still a popular tourist spot. So do you guys have anything from the iDrive area?
Yeah, I have something from iDrive. Do you have anything?
I do, yes.
Yeah.
That's something we've talked about before.
Yeah, and
Do you want me to go first? I'll
yeah,
go
you
first.
go ahead, baby.
So it's Cafe Tutu Tango.
Yes! I go every time I'm in Orlando.
I love it. I love it so much. So there's a couple things I love about Cafe Tutu Tango. One, it's filled with art, and all of the art is for sale.
Yep.
And they usually have artists there in the building doing their art for you to witness.
Like this.
So I think that's really cool. And, you know, because it's all for sale, it's not always the same every time you go, because they obviously buy and sell and do new things in there. And then the other thing I really love is that it's all tapas style. And
What are tapas, Megan?
so there are small plates that are easily shared, so you can try so many things. And I've never had anything I didn't like. It's not like they're like, you know, they're having it just to have it. They're having it because it's
good.
delicious.
Yeah.
And they have like different kitchens, so like every chef gets to have like their own little style.
Yep.
And it's just delicious. They have great cocktails. If you go on the weekend,
Brunch.
they have a freaking bottomless brunch.
Yep.
You pay a flat rate.
Yep.
You can order as much as you want, as many tapas as you want.
And with Bloody Marys
Yeah,
and
you
mimosas.
can get bottomless
Yeah.
Bloody Marys or mimosas.
Mimosas. Look
I
at my
think-
mimosas.
I think what altogether it was like
It's free.
$30 or $40 something each person if you want to do bottomless
yeah.
and also bottomless
For the
brunch.
cocktail.
Yeah, I mean,
and
that's crazy.
That's
It is
nothing.
crazy.
Yeah.
And they also have tarot card readings too.
I'm
So,
fine with that.
Yeah. And belly dancers.
Yeah.
yep.
Yep.
It's a great place.
Yeah, it's
Like,
lots of fun.
It is, but I will say, tapas normally will you might think that you're gonna spend less money. You're not.
Yeah.
But you get to try so much more.
You get to
Oh, I
try.
get
But
that,
if you
but-
go with a group,
Yeah,
then it's
it's
a
worth
lot of
it.
fun.
I get that.
Yeah.
But you're still spending the same amount of money if you.
Yeah.
Like-
You're definitely not saving money, but you're getting to try a lot of things.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I've got one that's on in Icon Park actually.
Okay.
It's more of a chain. There are some, around the U.S., but we ended up going there randomly one night when we were at Icon Park, and it's called Hot Tin Roof.
Okay.
It's it's kind of like an American bar. It's really, really big though. A really big bar in the middle, and live music every night.
Oh, fun.
With really cool bands and everything.
I've never been.
Kind of indoor outdoor type deal, and it's 21 and over after a certain night.
I like
certain
that.
time, too,
You know, sometimes you got to close it off.
which is really
Especially
nice.
in Orlando.
Which we really like too. Yeah, the indoor outdoor, it felt really nice outside, so we sat outdoors, but you can still hear the music, you can still see the band from outdoors, which is really cool. So we had a lot of fun there. Are you going next or?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
I have like a million things from iDrive. These are mostly going to be drinks, but I think they're fun and sort of novelty. So one that is also a chain,
Ripley's
but is
Believe It or
also
Not.
fun. No, can you eat there? You
Yeah,
can eat at
maybe.
Wonderworks. I think
Where?
they have like a pizza party that you can get. But Howl at the Moon. Have you guys ever been to Howl at the Moon?
Yes.
I have not.
Dueling Piano Bar. They have a few locations around the country, but it's always fun. They have a lot of cool drinks, a lot of fun
bucket
shots.
cocktails.
Yeah, cocktails in buckets.
Love that.
Speaking of gigantic drinks, there's also another chain that is fun, Senior Frogs.
Right by each
Oh,
other.
yeah.
Right, but I
that's-
think they're walking distance from each
Yes,
other. Yeah, they're right
uh-huh.
next to each other. So you can get like big margaritas like in a yard, you know. And Senior Frogs is one of those that if you've been on cruises and like the cruise ports that they get off at, there's usually they just dump you into
They're like, just
a
go
Senior
here.
Frogs.
We're going to
Right.
clean while you're gone.
Yeah. So this is basically like that kind of crazy party fun time, but right in the middle of Orlando.
Yeah, I'd never been to that one specifically.
It's fun.
I've heard it's great.
Yeah, they'll have a DJ,
We
big
should
party.
Go, we should go there next time. we go.
Outside of COVID times, they're pouring shots directly into your mouth.
Yes.
I did participate in a booty shaking contest.
You did, like a
there.
twerk off.
Did you
Yep.
win?
No, you lost, but she was robbed.
I
She
was
got
robbed.
second.
So here's the
Yeah.
thing. I don't even know if I want to get into this right now.
No, it's
but the girl was wearing like colored leggings
Mm-hmm.
Wherever the
that
hell she is
really
now.
like created an optical illusion.
Right, people were hypnotized, which
But I
wasn't
still
fair.
got a yard-sized drink for free out of it.
You
so,
did,
hey.
yeah. And then Ice Bar,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
which is a great break from the heat. I think it's like 30 degrees in there. You have to like get a parka and wear gloves.
Yes.
If you don't bring a parka, you are
They
welcome
give
to
you a
rent
weird,
one.
dirty
I
one.
recommend entering the ice bar when you're already drunk because it gives you superpowers. I can't
It
explain
does
it,
give you
but it will
superpowers.
give you superpowers.
Yeah, definitely a novelty, but worth going, especially in the summer.
We have a lot of places we need to go to when we go
Yep.
back. I mean, we're
Yes.
Yeah.
You can never fit it all in.
You can't.
I that Orlando's literally like my happy place, so
Yeah.
I like going up there as much as I can.
Yeah.
You went, right?
Yeah, I did. I was just gonna.
I'll go.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
So there's a place that's pretty close to the Disney area. I mean, it's very close. If you're staying in the Disney area, you won't have to drive very far at all. And it is called Player One Video Game
Oh
Bar.
god, that
Oh,
place
fun.
is so cool.
Yeah?
One, it's near a really cool Japanese like Izakaya style. I don't know if you know what that means, but it's kind of
No.
like
Nobody does.
almost like Japanese bar food.
You could have said that.
Sure.
Very
and
easily.
we went there and I think we ordered the wrong things,
Uh-huh.
so we didn't love the food. But it is cool and it's right by there, so if you want to check it out, go ahead.
Okay.
But what
It
I'm
is
here to
cool.
talk about is Player One Video Game Bar. One, it's 21 and up, so that's
Yes,
pretty
love
nice.
that.
Well, it's 21 up after a certain time.
And
isn't it?
you,
Yeah, it is.
no, it's always 21 up. I looked on the website.
Really?
You pay $5
Oh.
cover charge, and you can play all the games in there for free.
What kind of games? Give me an example.
Well, it's arcade games.
Galaga, like
Okay.
literally, like
all
it goes
the kinda
from
old ones.
It goes from like the 70s video games
Uh-huh.
all the way up to like you can rent out like couches in there to play like Xbox One.
Cool.
So if you're playing Xbox or PlayStation, that's an additional charge. But all the arcade games, like your classic games, are fair
Free.
game.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So super cool.
And
They
they
have like the
also have,
gun games and stuff in there.
Like a
Love
huge
that.
craft beer selection,
yeah.
like a huge,
A lot
like,
of fun.
like 150 or more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like a great place to have fun, play games. I mean, it's
And it
because it's games you
wasn't-
think you'd bring kids there, but no, you can be a kid.
it
instead.
wasn't that
I like that.
expensive either. It was
No,
like
$5 play all
It's
the games.
$5
Think
yeah,
of all
it's
the quarters you
$5.
would use otherwise. No quarter is necessary.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And there was also like very like on theme decor, like all different kinds of like old game posters and
I need to find that one picture I have from there. It was one of the posters that was really good.
yeah, the one from Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just a really really cool spot.
Yeah.
We had
I
a
remember seeing the
lot of
pictures.
fun.
Check out
It looked cool.
Susaru, which is also cool. Maybe you'll order better things than we did, and
And-
you can head on over there right after us.
And I know Megan said it was close to Disney. It is across the street from Disney Springs.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's very close.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, it's across the street from hotel, like where all the hotels are going in.
I couldn't say
Springs.
specifically where it was, but I knew it was very close.
Resort area. Can you
the
touch him on the head?
Hotel Row or whatever the hell it's called. Resort Row. Or what is it? Well, I don't know.
It's probably a pet name. I don't know if it
I
has.
don't
It's the Disney Springs
But
Resort
it's
area.
literally right by one of the entrances to get to Disney Springs.
That's awesome.
So it's very easy to get to right by all the hotels.
Okay. I have one which I guess, is more close to Disney than it is Universal. If you've ever been to Old Town is it's literally like an old town. Like it's got like cool little like gift shops and novelty sort of souvenir items. There's a general store. There's some cool little restaurants. They'll do like games and some rides and stuff. But we found this really cool Asian pub called Sake Ba, like sake bar, but without the R. They have a happy hour that we went for, and they have a late night happy hour, and the food was basically free. They had some of the best edamame I've ever had, sushi, like pot stickers, like all sorts of like picking at kind of foods that you would want, and they had a huge sake menu, hot and cold sake.
What does basically free mean, though?
I mean, so we live in Naples, so all food is...
A roll is $15 to $20, a sushi roll.
Right. Yeah. So this was like $5. You know what I mean? Like a third or fourth of the price of what you would expect it to be. Not that it was like the classiest establishment, because it definitely looked like a little pub, but the quality of the food was good. Yeah. And it's hard to get, I think, Asian food like that around here anyway.
True.
Yeah.
For sure.
So that was good.
I have one, I guess, kind of piggybacking off the Asian vibe.
Okay.
Take a trip down to City Walk, actually. Right, how you get into Universal Studios.
Right, but you're not in City Walk. You can't be in City Walk.
Why?
Because that's theme park food.
You said Disney.
I know, but it's like...
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, let me go back then.
Yeah, go back.
Sorry.
Get out of there.
Sorry.
Put the car in reverse.
Sorry. What region are we in Orlando right now? Because my other two are downtown.
So let's go downtown.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go downtown.
Let's go downtown.
So downtown Orlando is 20 minutes from the theme parks.
Yeah.
A little bit farther
it's a
from
drive.
Disney. It's a little bit of a drive.
It was about 40 minutes when we went, but it was
Yeah, because everyone calls Disney Orlando, but that's not Orlando. That's Kissimmee.
Yeah.
Or Lake
Buena
Buena Vista, and then the Universal Resort area is not really Orlando. It's like just outside of Orlando.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, downtown, we finally went down there, and that was when we went to East End Market and Domu and everything. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead, talk whatever you're going to do. You want me to go? I'll go.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
So Domu
It's a sore subject.
started in Florida. I wanted to be the one to talk about it because I
sorry.
love Domu.
Yeah, you guys have been talking about it a lot.
Check out our TikTok if you want to see a video of Domu. Also on our Instagram. I love it so much. They have 2 locations. So they have one on Dr. Phillips area, which is closer to like Universal, but where we went was East End Market, which has more to offer, than just Domu. But Domu is a ramen bar, but it's also got like appetizers and buns. So
like bao buns?
Yes.
I could eat a bao bun anytime, any day.
They have a lobster roll bao bun.
Oh.
And one thing to remind you about, most ramen bars don't have a full bar. This is a full bar.
Oh yeah, full
that's
bar.
cool.
And they have like house cocktails that they always have, and then they also do seasonal cocktails. So we just went for their spring cocktails, and they're always just very beautiful, and they serve them in unique ways. Like they've had one served in like what looks like a bathtub.
Mine was in a little mushroom.
Yeah,
That's cute.
They have them served in like what looks like a little bird. Like it's just really cool presentation. So great for the gram and great for like your spirits. Get it? Both your spirits,
right.
the alcohol. Anyway, you get it. And what they're most famous for is their wings.
Okay.
Their wings are insane, especially if you love Asian wings or if you love crispy wings.
I love crispy wings.
So they're
if a wing's not crispy, I don't want it.
So crispy, like delicious while being drenched in sauce, which I feel like is hard to do.
Yeah.
To have it be very saucy and
Yeah,
very
that's
crispy.
Normally it'll suck up the sauce.
Right.
Yes,
It makes it
and
not
make it
have
soggy.
that crunch, but it
Right.
still has that crunch.
Wow.
And it's gluten free. Their like house wings are a kimchi butter sauce, but I think that they have like what's called a chibi location. Like it's like a small little like almost like mall like counter service that has even more flavors.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't been there yet.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like
Who wants to do
I want
that?
a dining experience.
Right, yeah,
you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
Which is why I always go to one of the other two.
I will say it's pissed me off because both times we've been there, I've eaten before and I haven't been that hungry.
Oh yeah. No, you got to go hungry.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
So I wasn't all super into the wings when we had them, but like I love wings and I'm annoyed.
You had them leftover and you were into them.
Yeah, they were.
Were they still crispy? Probably not.
Yeah, they were.
Really?
Yeah, they were.
I don't know what
How
the
do they
technique
do
is.
it?
I don't
Big
know.
fan.
That's a great
Asian
question.
magic.
I would
fan.
love to get them on.
And
Yeah.
then we had the Cheez-Its, which is a like corn cheese.
It's kind of like Mexican street corn dip, but with like lots of cheese. But it's got like the lime, the corn.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then instead of like the tahini seasoning, it's like a Japanese spice, which I think is like togarashi seasoning. If you're not familiar, it's like Japanese spices.
Thank you for
Japanese
translating.
tahini.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
delicious
so
sounding.
That was really good. I'm sorry I said the name. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I was excited to talk about
Okay,
it.
cool.
It's so great. I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious food, delicious drinks.
So fast
And it's cute.
forward,
Yeah.
the same night we went to Domo. We went downtown to
Yeah.
go out, and first place we went to, where we go?
Oh, we went to Bauhaus.
Yeah.
Bauhaus.
Bajas.
Which is the first story. Hanson's Shoe Repairs on
Yeah,
top.
because so you're taking one off my list, but
Oh, yeah, you
Hanson's
can
Shoe
talk,
Repair.
you can
No,
talk.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
go.
Hanson's Shoe Repair is the best craft cocktail bar that we've been to. Period. I'm not talking just Florida. I'm talking any craft cocktail bar that I've been to. And we keep saying, Megan and Garrett, you have to go try this place. So here's the thing. Like any good craft cocktail bar, it's a secret. So it's like a speakeasy. So you have to know the password and you have to know how to get there. It's hidden. If you look it up, it actually distracts you and sends you to this other bar.
Yes, which is on the
Right?
first floor.
Right. And we said, that's not the bar. You have to go upstairs. You have to go past the lounge to a hidden, well, it's not hidden, but it's like a unassuming door. So once you can make it past the door with your password, they have incredible drinks up there. And the bartenders really know what they're doing. So if you want just a particular spirit or something, they'll whip you up something nice. But you didn't make it all the way there.
To be fair, it was not open yet.
We went
Okay.
pretty early. We were there like 6:30, and they opened at 8. So we
Yeah.
And
were
then
like,
Megan had to get
I was
caffeine.
getting
or
a
we
little
would've had to go
sleepy
home.
because we started early. And I was like, let me go get a Red Bull, and then we never went back.
Right. Well, don't be like Megan and Garrett. If you're going to downtown
Oh, just
Orlando
wait.
and you want a good craft cocktail, the best, go to Hanson's.
Well,
Okay.
do be like us because we have more to
Do
share.
be like
Yeah,
us.
okay.
Do be. like
Do be like us.
All right.
Yeah, so instead of going back to Hanson's, we kind of walked around that area and stumbled upon a cool little place called Cocktails and Screams.
But Garrett,
Whoa.
what drew us to that? How did we see
well,
it?
first off, we were trying to find a bathroom because we couldn't find a bathroom.
It was
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
It was really annoying. But after that, because we passed it when we were looking for a bathroom,
Right.
I'm like, we're going back there. So
Because
we got back.
Who was outside?
A little man called Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Don't say that. So you've got this guy. Essentially, I'm pretty sure it was Michael Keaton.
I mean,
Okay.
very
Yeah.
authentic.
He's not doing anything.
Full
And
Beetlejuice
it wasn't
garb.
like he was just like showing people like that this is the place to go.
Right.
He was the bouncer.
Yeah, that's
Checking
cool.
ID.
He was bouncing,
Yeah.
checking
He's like,
IDs.
give me your ID. Yeah.
He's like, hey, where's your ID? You're not 21. Like, stuff like that. Like, he was hysterical. And he was, like, telling people, like, he was having normal conversations with people in the Beetlejuice voice.
Wow.
It was just
He's
hysterical.
not getting paid enough. I know that.
No, definitely
Yeah.
not.
Hell no.
I mean, it had to be hot. He was,
Yeah.
in the suit.
Right.
Yeah.
Striped suit.
Yeah.
And,
the
yeah, he's
makeup.
full,
And the
full of
wig.
Beetlejuice decor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of it.
So you
Loved it.
walk in and you see, like, really, like, freaky, like, Halloween masks
a
right on the
wall
wall
mask.
and everything.
Okay.
And before we walked in, Beetlejuice told us about a little speakeasy that's in the back
Oh.
that no one else really knows about.
Really?
And it was very like gothic themed decor. You know what I mean? Like gothic style, like
Right.
cathedral. Like,
So we told the waitress that we wanted to go to the speakeasy. And Megan told her the password, whatever the password was, right?
I don't,
I don't remember.
anyway, doesn't matter. I don't know what's the password. Figure it out.
Okay.
We walked
But you need a password. Got it. Noted.
walked to the back, a door I didn't realize was there. She opened. Like a bunch of mist comes out, and we walked into the Craft Apothecary.
Cool.
So
you Google it, you won't find it. I
you
tried.
can't find it.
Wow.
You can't even find it.
You don't have to Google it, guys. We've got your back.
Yep.
Yeah, we got your back. So the Craft Apothecary is a little bit more. What's the word? Satanic?
No, it's not satanic. It's like
Demonic.
shaman.
No, shaman.
Shamanist.
Shamanistic.
Cool.
Yeah, so you've got a
Shamanesque.
guy who they
There's
told
no
us the
drink menu first
yeah
of all.
Okay.
they told us the bartenders never makes the same drink twice.
Doubt that.
Kind of like Chef Ben from Below Deck. But anyway.
Shout out Chef Ben, sponsor the pod. Come on the pod. Let's go. Let's do it.
That's fine. He can stay where he is.
Anyway.
You're just jealous.
Definitely not jealous. Just cautious.
But yeah, so essentially we just kind of told him what we wanted.
What
and he would
liquor?
Liquor, and he would just create something crazy.
That's cool.
And he was very like performative as well.
Yeah,
you know.
and he was really
Witchy.
he was kind of
Bewitching.
he's kind of an ass, but he was nice.
Nice.
Well, he
and-
kept you on your toes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did because
He wanted you to be on edge.
He gave it to you.
Yeah, because you couldn't like have
before
a
he loosened
conversation.
you up with your drink.
Like if you said
Right.
like something to him like kind of off topic or whatever, and he I don't know. It was just he did keep you on your toes a lot. That's a good way to put it.
yeah.
Okay.
So essentially we each had a cocktail, and then I was like
They're powerful.
I'm like I want a cocktail with absinthe
What made you say that?
because
They had,
like
a ton
there's
of
a bunch of
absinthe.
different types of
Yeah.
absinthe, and that was his specialty.
Oh, they offered us a shot of absinthe.
Oh my god.
And we were like, I don't think so. And he's like, sherry?
With a Shotsky? Or no?
No.
No, shots.
Okay.
Have you ever had sherry?
Yeah.
It was delicious.
It's like drinking
it was, like,
vinegar.
savory.
I don't think I've had it straight, but
Yeah.
I've had it in
I loved it. It
cocktails.
tasted
Yeah.
like
It's like drinking
dressing.
vinegar. Did they? Yeah, it tasted like dressing, like you're drinking salad dressing with alcohol. But
Yummy.
so I had him make me an absinthe drink, and it was a slushy. Like it was like he like blended it up and everything, and then he put
Interesting.
wormwood on top.
So it tastes like cologne.
Yeah,
The drinks were called potions, right?
yeah, they were all
Oh,
potions.
cool.
Yeah,
Like that.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
Yeah, so we sat there for a little while, and it's just made us realize like how much we just need to go back down to Orlando.
Yes.
Yeah, there's so many fun things to do downtown now.
And something even better.
Well,
is
we'll
what
get
Megan's
there.
about to tell
Do you want to
us.
go next or?
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll give
Talk
us some
more about
food.
Hanson.
No, Hanson's
Oh,
fine.
you're
Yeah,
good.
just go there. I don't need to say one more thing. It's
Yeah.
the best cocktails that
Yeah,
you'll
screw you
find.
guys.
But there's a great place to eat downtown. But you have to go early because it's a.
He just ate
I
the
think he
air.
tried to get a fly. Yeah.
Or
Because
ghost.
it's a bistro that's in like the I don't know if it's like the business district that it's called, financial district of Orlando, called Dovecote. It's French, but they close early. Okay, really good date night spot. It's got classic French style foods like steak frites, things like that. Their cocktails are incredible. They have one that actually changes color. Like they come out, like
fun.
everything's like, as much as it is sort of like the decor is kind of unassuming, the service and the food is kind of showy, flashy. So they have that one drink that changes color right at your table. They also bring out bread to start the meal that's
Wow,
served
that's
with.
awesome.
Hold on, it gets better. That comes with a whole head of garlic that's roasted.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
so you
love
can just like
garlic.
kind of pick up the garlic cloves and wipe it
pieces of
on your bread. Then they have desserts where they like pour sauces
it,
on
yeah.
top of. Yeah, it's like it's a whole thing.
An experience.
It's an experience. Yeah, it's really nice. Really good food. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I think that's all the stuff I have for downtown.
I've got one more.
One more downtown? Tell me.
So we discovered it.
Okay.
I was like, let's go down this street because there's a place called the Attic there, and I want to dance.
Right.
And then
I just want to dance.
we saw like a group of people, and Garrett was like, she wants to twerk. Like, where's
No,
the best
no,
place
no, no.
to
You
twerk?
didn't know the attic. It was the attic. They told us about the attic.
No, they did not.
Oh, they
Wait,
didn't?
I went down the street because I was looking for the attic,
Uh-huh.
and they
It
were
was
like, "Where's
upstairs.
a good place to twerk?" And they were like, "Shots." People usually twerk at Shots.
Oh, Shots is great.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
So I get in line for what I think is Shots,
Uh-huh.
and then I realize that we're not in line for Shots. We're in line for Aloha Beautiful. And underneath it says like Tiki Karaoke. And I'm
We're
like,
like,
oh.
Those are my two
I
favorite
didn't
things.
know
Okay.
that I found the right place, but I found the right
And
place.
guys, I'm telling you, I know some of you guys don't want to do karaoke because you might be nervous or anything like that, but God, we will do karaoke.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we
And
love
oh
karaoke.
my
for you.
God.
And we love Tiki.
Right. I can't think of two better things to
You-
put together.
I
They
have
have-
to just say, it was one of the funnest nights I've
Oh
had.
yeah, absolutely. I cannot wait to go back. I want to go back downtown Orlando purely for Aloha Beautiful.
Wow.
I'll go to the other places.
Yeah, you
but
showed me
I loved
pictures. It looks really nice.
So much. They have one. They have swinging chairs, which is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, they have really cool tiki cocktails. They have like one that's served in like a
Don't
little
even care.
shark head.
Yeah.
So just like also very photogenic drinks.
Right.
But also the karaoke. I mean, it was great. One, I did notice that if you're not very good, their sound system makes you sound good. So like me,
Love
who's
But then
like, I
also
think
what
I
I-
am very good. I'm like, I wish that like it could really show.
What I
Right.
noticed,
But good for first timers.
what I noticed is they they give people that can't sing as well a microphone that isn't as loud.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
so you
so
get like a little
it's
backup track.
supportive,
It's supportive.
karaoke.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
very
that.
it's very
PJ.
yeah.
And that's good because then it keeps the party
Exactly.
nice for everyone.
Exactly.
That's
It's a lot of
It's not
fun.
turned down.
Right,
That's for
right,
sure.
So-
And when we're used to doing it in Naples, we, you know, deal with a lot of people that just want to sing like chill, like country, and you know.
Not
This
well.
place was not like that. It was turn up. They had like Toxic by Britney Spears.
Yes.
Obviously, I did my rap, you know, shtick. And it crushed. And they have.
knocked their socks off.
On Fridays and Saturdays, they have Polynesian like tiki dancers, so like they'll come out and do some stuff, and that's really cool. But on other days, I don't remember all the specific days, but I know what they do. They have like a limbo contest where if you get under the limbo, you get a shot. They have a hula hooping contest where if you like, hula hoop the longest, you win some shit.
I would lose.
And there was something else. Anyway, they're they're going all in on all the theming and the events. And it's beautiful, and it only opened like 2 weeks ago, which we didn't even know at the time either.
We got the scoop, ladies and gentlemen.
Did. You have
Guys,
to go.
I'm telling you,
go
first-
to Aloha
first off-
Beautiful. Go.
When you do the karaoke, first off, it's like you're in. If you ever been to like a really small venue concert, like you feel like you are like
Right.
performing at a
An
concert.
intimate, like VH1 unplugged.
It felt so awesome because like, and also everybody was very supportive. Like they were like going crazy during and everything. I mean, people also asked me and Megan if we were professionals, but
I mean, you kind of. I mean, you're semi-pro.
Beside the point. We had our waitress like leaving her station to like watch us.
She was like, and she
sing
came over me when he was singing. She was like, "Why is he so good?" And I'm like, "Who knows?"
Yeah, so if you guys are in the Orlando area and you're listening, head on over to Aloha Beautiful. When we head back up there, we will let you know.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Some honorable mentions before we go. If you want to venture out even further, Charlie's Steakhouse in Celebration is probably one of my favorite steakhouses. They also have one in Tampa, which I think is a little bit better, but it's still worth going to. The Charlie's here. Ravenous Pig was great. Whoop, whoop.
Gastropub. Excellent
Gastropub. Gastropub. That's funny. That's like what we have. Yeah, really good food, really great cocktails. They have an old fashioned with bacon in it that I love. Four Rivers Smokehouse barbecue is great. They also have some really awesome desserts. So yeah, there's a lot of places to go. And if there's something that we didn't mention and you think it's the best, let us know at the Dip Crew on Twitter. And if you ever need those Orlando dip tips, don't be afraid to ask.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Just a Podcast in Paradise. We are so happy that you took time out of your day to hang out with us. We would love it if you would subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and be sure to leave us a 5-star review if you enjoyed this episode. If you're looking for a way to show us some love and copies of every week's cocktail recipe, check out our Patreon so we can continue to work hard to make your next Florida vacation the most memorable trip that you've ever had. You can also follow us on Instagram at Just Take a Dip for daily updates on what's happening around Florida, and check out our YouTube channel, Just a Day in Paradise, for destination ideas, restaurant reviews, unboxing things you might want to take on your next trip, and copycat recipes from some of our favorite places in Paradise. We're wishing you a little bit of sunshine wherever you are, and we hope to see you in Paradise soon. Say goodbye, guys!
Bye.
Aloha Beautiful. We will be
Bye.
back. Come back on the pod. Come on the pod. Come on the pod.
I'm
Aloha
impressed
Beautiful.
that neither of us said Shake Shack.
Well, I was gonna say
We
it
go
after
there
this.
every time we're in
Shake Shack.
Orlando, but it's a chain.
Mushroom.
But it's so
Mushroom
good.
burger.
Smoke Shack.
Shake Shack. Shake Shack.